Hey Space Watchers, and welcome back. It's day number 4 here at the IAC 2025 in Milan. And you can see I'm still at the Austria booth. And it's a great pleasure now to talk with Georg Grabmayr, the key account manager for Europe at Beyond Gravity. Georg, how are you doing?
Fine, thank you. Thank you for the possibility.
Fourth day of the show, so we feel it.
Yeah, somewhat tired nowadays, and it's quite hot here, but still it's a great show and great pleasure to be here and also for this opportunity.
Wonderful. Beyond Gravity, for our audience, is a name that is not so many people are not so familiar with. So you are the renamed RUAG Space,
formerly known as RUAG Space.
That's right. So, but particularly now, Beyond Gravity in Austria. So can you tell our audience, what are you doing, where are you doing it? So give us a glimpse of what the company does.
Okay, we are Beyond Gravity in Austria, the largest space company in Austria. We are located in Vienna, and in the best Austrian tradition, we are a supplier to the prime companies. Our areas, we have a wide portfolio. Roughly, let's say, four areas. One is electronics. Especially here we have the expertise and the excellence for navigation receivers, but also onboard signal generation. So navigation is of very high importance. Then together with our Swedish colleagues, we are doing onboard computers and other electronic stuff. But special to mention with our partners, which have already been interviewed, as understood, TTTech. We have a partnership developing the time-ticket Ethernet especially for the lunar space station. So we are working with NASA and with ESA on that. TTTech bring in their expertise on the system know-how, and we bring in our expertise and building space hardware and are responsible for the manufacturing and testing of this hardware. Good. That was the electronics. Okay. But then we have the mechanism and thermal area. In mechanism, its main product is pointing mechanism for electric thrusters. This is now really a success. We just recently got a large contract and had a commercial contract and had to extend our cleanroom facilities, which was a major investment on our side. Then we have, as mentioned, the thermal business, so thermal hardware for the satellites. You also see this, let's say, golden foil on the outside of the satellites. And there we have also very long-standing expertise and are especially sought after for special missions. If you're close to the sun, it's really getting hot, then they come to us to being the expert. And the last area, so to speak, is mechanical ground support. So the mobile ring, clean rooms, containers where the satellites are transported from the between test facilities, but then also to the launch. And
it's quite a portfolio.
It's quite a portfolio, yeah. So sometimes it's not easy to keep track of all the possibilities. Yeah. And but it's very interesting.
Where would you see your strengths or the power of innovation? I mean, coming from Austria, a small country in Europe, so you have to prioritize at one stage.
You have to prioritize, but also see the advantage of this product portfolio, because as you know, everywhere you have up and downs, and so often that cancel out. So that's, let's say, supporting somewhat. But definitely the strategy is in industrialization, to be able to compete, and we have successfully competed for Constellation business. When everyone talks about it, we are part of it. We are part of the OneWeb. We are also part of in other areas. So there's definitely focus, which is the focus, of course, of the complete Beyond Gravity group.
So you mentioned just OneWeb. Who are your clients? Otherwise, you would like to talk about that. So
yeah, sure.
I mean, you talk about ESA and so on, but
ESA is our
main client.
A main and important client, especially for the product development. Yep. So all the product development runs via ESA, and also it's good to show on ESA missions the successful application of our products. That makes it then easier to be on the commercial market. We are selling worldwide. For instance, the navigation receivers flying on NASA mission, on commercial US missions, in Korea, in Asia. So we are really selling that worldwide. Not only the navigation receivers, also of course the mechanism for trusted partner.
Very good. So what's next for you?
Yeah, a lot of interesting things actually. We're looking forward for the upcoming ESA science missions to take part. So as I said, ESA is an important part. Navigation is very important. We are part of the LEO BLD and definitely hope for continuation, be it ESA, but then mainly in EU programs. As I said, industrialization for Constellation, IAC is the hot topic. Let's see.
Yeah.
But definitely we have an interest and hopes for that. And as I said, I mean, doing product innovation, getting smaller, getting more cost effective, and be able to build that in series of 200, 300 if the customer asks for it. Yeah.
Wonderful. All the best for you and Beyond Gravity. Thank you very much for your time. And with that, it was from us, so that's the right wording. With that, SpaceWatch out. Thank you.
Thank you.